what I want to show you here is some discrepancies with exporting a MySQL database that you might not be aware of. So most of the time people just go into their database, and let's just choose one here. No, let's not go to that one. Let's choose this one here, and we say export. And if we're down here in export, we could save it as file, but what I like to do is kind of see what it's going to look like first. So I uncheck that, and I don't touch anything else, and I just hit go. Now here, there is no, in MySQL, create database. It just goes right to the create table, which could be problematic and might not be what you want. But if you click on the home and click on databases and then choose export, then choose your database, then go down to go. Once again, don't check save as file and just see what the SQL looks like. Now you get a create database, which is great. But if what you want to do is replace the database that already exists, you'll get an error because you can't create a database that already exists. So you need to check for a database, and if it exists, delete it and replace it with the one that you're putting there. Obviously, you want to make a backup of your original database in case you screw up. But so to do this, there's just one option you need to check, and it'll add the SQL for you. So add drop database and hit go, and now you've got drop database new BHS, so it'll delete it and then create it. And if that generates an error, you can check if the database exists as one more step. But that is something that might help you. Okay, so what we're going to do is try this out. I have the SQL, and I'm just going to go in and import it in, paste it in there, and now that it's in there, I just hit go. And it says successful. That's great, but if I delete my database first, so if I go here and delete it, making sure I have a backup of it, and drop that database, it's gone. And then I go and try to do it again, and hit go. I'm going to get an error. Can't drop database that exists. So that's one problem that you'll run into maybe. And the way around that is if you just go online and you see the syntax, there is this if exists, and that will prevent that problem from happening. So it's going to drop the database if it exists. So knowing that, I just go down here to the create database, and then I just add the if exists, and then I copy that, just make sure I have it, and then I hit go. And we have success, and it's over here. So with that information in hand, you should have no problem exporting and importing databases.